Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Today, inshallah, we will talk about how does thermal energy travel. How does thermal energy travel? Okay. As we said before, thermal energy will travel from warmer object to cooler object. Yes, from warmer, don't write anything, please. From warmer object to cooler object. Yes, exactly. As you see here in this slide, heat is the transfer of the thermal energy between objects. From which object to which object? From which object to which object? As you see here, yes, Riyadh, from warmer object to cooler object. Heat always flow from warmer object to cooler object. As you see here, the red one is the warmer one, and thermal energy will transfer from the red one to the blue one because the red one is very hot and the blue one is very cool. Yes. What are methods thermal energy? What are methods thermal energy can travel from one object to one object? The first one is conduction. We will study conduction and convection, finally radiation. So I have conduction, convection, and radiation. Okay, we will discuss together conduction, after that convection, after that radiation. Just to ask, I choose someone to ask him. Adnan, thermal energy transfer from where to where? From warmer object to cooler object, or from cooler to warmer object? From where to where? Adnan, who can answer the question? Raise your hand. Riyadh, iPhone, yes.
Sir, it transfer from
yeah,
warmer energy to from warmer object to cooler object.
Yes, from warmer object to cooler object. Thermal energy can travel from place to place in one of three ways. How many ways? How many ways thermal energy can travel? How many ways? Three. 3 ways. 3 ways. Conduction, convection, and radiation. Again, how many ways? How many ways?
Conduction, 3.
Yes.
Conduction, yes. Radiation, convection.
Yes, conduction, convection, finally radiation. So it's to ask, be ready, everyone be ready. Maybe I'll ask you, Ismail. Ismail. How many ways?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you tell me? Thermal energy can travel from one object to another object.
Yeah.
By what? Huh?
By conduction.
By conduction or?
Radiation.
Yes, complete. I can hear you. By conduction or convection or radiation. Radiation. Again.
Easy.
Conduction, convection,
or
radiation.
Convection or radiation.
Yes, or radiation. We will discuss together. Okay, conduction, then convection. Finally, we will discuss radiation. Radiation. Okay. You agree with me? Energy, thermal energy, transfer from warmer object to cooler object, from warmer object to cooler object, as you see here in the slide. from the red to the blue one. And thermal energy can travel from place to place in one of three ways: conduction, convection, or radiation. Let's to discuss the first one, which is called conduction. Conduction. As you see here, in conduction, thermal energy transfer between two objects that touch each other. Touch each other. Okay? So you must touch. You must touch something by your hand. In this picture, what you can see, I will ask Osama. Can you tell me what you can see here on the slide? Osama, what you can see?
Hand touching hot thing.
Yes. What's your feeling if you touch something hot by your hand? What's your feeling?
Like
Yes.
I move my hand
Away.
so quickly without I know.
Yes. So you must touch it by your hand. So you must touch it by your hand. Exactly. Very good, Osama. So this is conduction. What is the condition must be occur in conduction? You must touch something by your hand. You must touch something by your hand. Okay? So in conduction, transfer of thermal energy between two objects that touch each other. Touch each other. This is conduction. Conduction. Okay, who raised his hand? Muhammad Amir. Muhammad Amir. Can you tell me what is the meaning of conduction?
The transfer of heat energy by touching the thing that is hot.
Yeah, without touching, there will be conduction or there is no conduction?
No.
There is no conduction. Yes, exactly.
You have to touch the thing.
Yes, you must touch something by your hand, okay? For example, here in the picture. Very good, thank you, Muhammad Amir. So, who can tell me what is the second way for thermal energy to travel from one object to another object? What is the second? Qais said we have three ways. Qais said we have three ways. Conduction,
convection, and
yes.
radiation.
Yes, so the second one is?
Convection.
Convection, yes, exactly. Is to see convection. Convection here, transfer of thermal energy by movement of
gas or liquid.
Or gas or liquid. Or gas or liquid. Yes. Look to the picture. You can see the picture here.
Yeah.
When the sun give us heat energy by conduction, someone can touch the sun by his hand? No.
No.
Of course, no.
He cannot.
Yes, you cannot. So the sun can give us radiation. So the sun can give us heat energy by conduction.
Convection.
Yes. Also here, you can see the warmer air is up by convection. By convection. Okay. The last one is radiation. Transfer of thermal energy by
waves.
By waves. As you see here. As you see here by waves. Here by radiation.
What is the waves?
Waves, when you stand, okay, beside something very hot, what's your feeling?
Hot.
Yes, very hot. Because
like the furnace.
Yes, exactly, yes. Because the object very hot will give you waves or radiation. So you will feel you are very hot without conduction. Without conduction. So from the first Thermal energy can travel from where to where? Raise your hand. From where to where thermal energy can travel? From where to where? Jamal.
From warmer object to cooler object.
Okay, I need to listen to Jamal. Jamal, from where to where?
From a hotter object to cooler object.
Yes, excellent. How many ways we have thermal energy to travel from a place to another place? Okay, how many ways we have? Raise your hand, please. Okay. Who's raised his hand? Mazen. Mazen, how many ways?
Conduction,
Yes.
3 ways: conduction, convection, and radiation.
Conduction, convection, and radiation. Thank you. Okay. So who can tell me what is the meaning of conduction? Fuad. Fuad, okay. You can talk now, yes. Fuad. What's conduction? Tell me what you understood. Conduction, yes.
I understand that
Yes.
thermal energy can travel from warmer object to cooler object.
Yes, exactly. So what's the meaning of conduction?
Conduction, when you touch a hot thing.
Yes, when you touch something by your hand. Excellent. Very good. Okay.
But Mr.
Yes.
keep all of us on mute.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay. Okay, here, conduction. Who can read this slide? Who can read? Just raise your hand.
Me?
Just raise your hand. Please don't talk without permission from me. Kindly. Just raise your hand. Who's Galaxy? Galaxy is 8.
Ibrahim. Ibrahim.
Okay, Ibrahim. Galaxy is 8. Ibrahim.
Ya Allah.
Yes. Who else raise his hand? Raise your hand. Ismail, okay. Ismail?
Yeah.
Yes. Read the slide. Conduction.
Transfer of thermal energy between two objects that touch each other.
Touch each other. Stop. Yes.
Ismail has lag.
Ismail, okay? That touch each other. Just touch each other. As you see here, when touch something very hot by his hand, he will be very, very hot.
Conduction.
This is conduction, yes. Okay, here, what we have here?
Radiation.
Yes. Radiation, just raise your hand. HP, who's HP?
Me.
Qais. No, Qais, you took a chance. We need another one. Who is iPhone?
When we look in the picture, we see the sun gives us the heat energy and the convection.
Stop.
Let it come up.
Okay.
the sky.
Thank you. My question now to Bed, what you can see? Bed, what you can see?
I can see.
Yes. What is this, conduction or convection?
There's convention. And there's
Convection.
convention.
Convection. Okay, Adnan, can you read Adnan? Take your time. No problem.
Convection.
Yes. Transfer
of thermal energy by movement of gas or liquid.
by movement of gas or liquid. Thank you. So now I will ask a question. I will ask question. Transfer of thermal energy. Transfer of thermal energy by gas or liquid. By gas or liquid. This is conduction or convection. Again, my question again. My question is transfer of thermal energy. Transfer of thermal energy by gas or liquid. This is conduction or convection. Just raise your hand and I will choose some of you. Okay. We need another one. Osama, you can hear me? Osama.
Yes.
A transfer of thermal energy by movement of gas or liquid. This is conduction or convection?
Conduction.
What? Again?
Conduction.
What?
Conduction.
No, no, no. How come? Conduction, you must touch something by your hand. I said what? I said the transfer of thermal energy by movement of gas or liquid. So this is convection. Convection. Attention with me, please. Okay? Clear? Again, Osama. The transfer of thermal energy by gas or liquid. Conduction or convection?
Convection.
Convection. Convection. Thank you. Another question. The transfer of thermal energy when you touch something hot. When you touch something hot. So what is this? Conduction or convection or radiation? When you touch something very hot. Mishari Aboud.
Yes.
When you touch something very hot by your hand, this is conduction or convection?
Conduction.
Conduction, yes. Very good, Mishari. Thank you. Very good. Okay. iPhone is Riyadh, yes? iPhone is Riyadh, so be ready with me. Riyadh. Riyadh. Hello? Riyadh. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, yes. Okay. The transfer of thermal energy by the movement of gas or liquid. What is this?
The gas by convection and
Yes.
the liquid by
No, both are convection. Both are convection. Movement of gas or liquid. When thermal energy move through gas or liquid, this is convection. This is convection. In conduction, you must touch something by your hand, like this. Look, Riyadh. Look here, boys. Look what you can see here. You can see what? Yes. What you can see here. Someone touch by his hand. Okay? So this is conduction. Conduction. So my question now to Fuad. Fuad, be ready. I will give you a chance to talk. Fuad. Yes. My question is transfer of thermal energy through a gas or liquid. This is conduction or convection?
Conduction.
You said conduction.
Yeah.
I said touch something by your hand. How come? You
It's conviction, not touch.
Yes,
Conviction.
excellent. Very good. Very good.
Conviction.
Very good.
Sorry.
Very good. No problem. Very good. You are very good. You are excellent. Very good. Convection. So movement of thermal energy by gas or liquid, this is convection.
Convection.
Who can tell me 3 ways thermal energy can travel?
Because I didn't hear you good.
No, you are very good. You are correct. Who can tell me 3 ways thermal energy can travel? Thermal energy can travel by what? Or what? Or what? Who can tell me? How many ways? Thermal energy can transfer, can move from object to another object. By how many ways? Who can answer the question? HP. Who's HP? Qais, I think, yes. Another iPhone? Yes. Tell me. iPhone. Who's iPhone? Who's this? Boys, who's another iPhone? Who's this? Yes, I can hear you. Jamal. Jamal, how many ways? Jamal?
3 ways.
3 ways. Tell me, what are 3 ways?
Conduction,
Yes,
convection,
yes,
and
and here, look. What is this? What is this? Radiation. Radiation. So I have 3 ways. Thermal energy and travel from one object to another object by conduction. And attention, in conduction, you must touch something by your hand, like this example, okay, or your body. Okay, so you must touch. This is conduction. Second is
convection.
Convection, as you see here, movement of thermal energy by a gas or liquid. Finally, here we have radiation. We have what? Radiation, transfer thermal energy by waves. What you can see here in this picture? Who can describe this picture?
Me.
Yes, Jamal?
If you touch something hot.
Yes, this is?
Conduction.
Conduction. You can see here his touch by his hand. So this is conduction. And here, look.
The heatness come.
Yes, by through the air here, to the hand. So this is convection. Here by radiation. Okay, boys, clear?
Yes.
So thermal energy can travel from warmer object to what? Cooler object. Yes.
Warmer object, you said? Yeah.
From warmer object to cooler object. How many ways we have? As you see here in this slide, the red box is warm object, okay? So thermal energy will move from here to there, okay? From warmer object to cooler object, the movement of thermal energy. Thermal energy can move by 3 ways. 3 ways. What are the 3 ways? Conduction, convection, radiation. Thermal energy can move by conduction, convection, radiation. Again, thermal energy can move by conduction, convection, radiation. In conduction, you must touch something. You must touch something.
Like I'm touching my phone, I'm touching
Yeah, yes.
I'm
Yeah,
touching
yeah.
a computer, I'm touching a
Yeah.
chair.
Here, convection. Convection, the transfer of thermal energy by movement of gas or liquid. By movement of thermal energy by gas or liquid. Finally, here we have radiation. In radiation, transfer of thermal energy by what?
By
Waves. By waves. Now I will ask the questions and I will choose someone to answer my question. Okay, so be ready with me. Transfer of thermal energy by waves. What is this? Conduction, convection, or radiation? Raise your hand. Transfer of thermal energy by waves. Conduction, convection, or radiation? Ismail.
Waves.
What?
Radiation.
Yes, radiation. By waves, so this is radiation. Another question. Transfer of thermal energy when you touch something hot. When you touch something hot. When you touch something hot. Riyadh.
Conduction.
Yes, conduction. Very good, Riyadh. MashaAllah. Transfer of thermal energy through gas or liquid. Transfer of thermal energy through gas or liquid. Muhammad Amir.
By convection.
By convection. How many ways thermal energy can traffic by how many ways? Okay, list 3 ways thermal energy. No, don't talk without permission. List 3 ways thermal energy can travel. List 3 ways thermal energy can travel. You choose, just raise your hand. Adnan.
What?
List 3 ways thermal energy can travel. 3 ways.
Conduction,
Yes.
convection,
Yes.
radiation.
Conduction, convection, and radiation. Better. Thermal energy we transfer from cooler object to warmer object.
What?
Thermal energy we transfer from cooler object to warmer object. Is this correct?
No.
No. From where to where thermal energy travel? From where to where?
Warm energy.
Yes. From?
Cool.
Yes. Excellent. Very good. Thank you, Adnan and Badr. Okay. A transfer of thermal energy when you touch something. Mazin.
What, mister?
Transfer of thermal energy when you touch something by your hand. What is
Conduction.
this? Conduction. Thank you. Transfer of thermal energy through gas or liquid. Fuad.
وأخيرا
Fuad.
radiation.
No. Gas or liquid. Attention, please. Transfer of thermal energy through gas or liquid. What is this?
Convection.
Yes, convection, exactly. Very good. Excellent, Fuad. Radiation is the transfer of thermal energy by waves. You can see it here. Look, Fuad. By what? By waves. By waves. In this picture, you can see 3 different kinds for thermal energy can travel. Here, when the man touched by his hand, this is conduction. Inside hot water, this is convection. And here, transfer of thermal energy by waves So this is radiation. So this is radiation. Here I can see conduction, convection, and radiation. I can see conduction, convection, and radiation. Even here in this picture, you can see conduction, you can see convection, you can see
And radiation.
you can see radiation. Riyadh, can you tell me three ways? What are three ways we see today?
Conduction, convection, radiation.
Radiation. When you touch something by your hand, which one? What is this?
My
Conduction. Fuad.
Conduction.
Yes, thank you, Riyadh.
Me.
Fuad.
yes.
When thermal energy moves through gas or liquid, what is this? Huh?
Again.
When thermal energy transfer, okay, through a gas or a liquid.
It's convection.
Yes, excellent, very good. When thermal energy move by waves, what is this? By waves. Thermal energy by waves. So what is this? By
Convection.